What's poppin'? Back at you niggas again, juiced up. Told out on my flip, making my rhymes. I'm gonna pilot shit today. I know I have my own line of bill, huh? Yeah, man. This is funny right here. That's one of my monikers. That was inspired by Young Jeezy. He called himself the Snowman. I ain't never sold snow. I sold crack a few times. I mean, you know, a few times, or not a few times, but in the era of time or whatever. A few times, relatively speaking. But let me see what this fucking angle of this camera. I need a fucking camera woman. I guess that's straight. But yeah, man. It was funny. Oh, it was funny because I was thinking about that. I went to Trader Joe's yesterday. Cause you know, man, this the only type of beer I drink, man. I don't fuck with Budweiser and all that shit. That's bullshit. This the real dope. Straight up. L's and IPAs and all that. That's the shit you want to get on. That's the Osiris shit. And I didn't start drinking those based off of trying to be like what I am, because I am Osiris, but I didn't do that as a act of trying to be like the gods. That's just how I am. I drunk beer. I grew up, you know, we all drunk a little beer here and there, liquor and shit. I fuck with the liquor still. Beer, that shit, the bullshit, the other shit, you know, that I don't even like light beer, you know. I like my shit dark. I'm a dark beer drinker. But I have came up drinking OE, all that old 40 ounce era, all that old shit. I was a young nigga, but I was in that era and shit, you know what I'm saying? See, that was back when, see, a 40 ounce was cool back then. Just, we speaking about cool and shit. See, cause that's all that shit is now. You know, niggas talk about popping bottles. Niggas talk about popping bottles because that's cool now. That's what the rappers do and the rich guys and all that old shit. So that became cool. But see, when we was coming up, the OGs sitting in the corner with the 40 ounce was the motherfucking cool nigga. We didn't have all that old high dollar. See, that's when niggas was really street niggas. This real street nigga. We didn't have all that top dollar. See, that came in. Niggas been popping bottles. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying it ain't always been you know, just popping champagne and shit. And really, ultimately, all this shit go back to Kemet anyway. We created shit, champagne, beer, and all that shit. It's adventures of niggas anyway. But just speaking within the context of modern times, Puff. Well, I don't want to say that. I think I do remember Ray in a XXL. Because you got to stand with the whole Wu and Puff, Wu versus Bad Boy thing, which that was a thing there. Even now, when I post shit, it's like them niggas was the shit. See, now this shit is just real obvious. See, it's a difference between now and then, because when I look back, this is when it's more so of a real nigga way. It's like Josh said. Josh said a line on Blood in My Eye. And Man, I ain't even heard this shit yet. I gotta go listen to the album because I came in contact with Ja album. That album I was locked up, but I came in contact with that album through, you know, you locked up. You know, we all be having to, you know, we you got the radio. Then we go to the actual penitentiary. You go to a transfer facility now. In the county, you got the radio, but they changed. You don't have control over the station. So today you might get 4 different. So you get like 4. It's only like you got like 4 different stations you can change to, but you don't change to the station that you want to go to. So today we might go 2 weeks where one of the stations is 979, and you might go a whole month where we ain't get none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Everything will be all country stations, or not all country stations, but it might be some, you know, just 4 channels that just niggas is not fucking with. And so that then we go to the transfer. When you go to the box and you go to the transfer facility, ain't no radio there. The only thing you can try to bank on, what we was trying to bank on, was Street Flavor, which came on. That's like a local video. It's an H-Town version of what's your man name? Ralph, the dude that had the video box. You know, just another our version of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Something if you like growing up with a nigga that didn't have cable, that's how they could call all the videos and shit. You know what I'm saying? Street Flavor, whatever. And so when up in there, that's, you know, that was the thing, nigga. And that's why I tell you niggas, music is important. That's why a nigga bang so hard about that shit. Be smashing the gas, because I remember being in there, man. That was the club. You know, niggas. We used to watch that shit. Man, I'ma say that one because it was that was some magical shit right there. Nah, fuck it, I'm gonna go ahead and speak on it. Nigga, we used to watch that shit. And when I was locked up, you had the county. You got the youngster tank, that's like 18 to 21, and then you got the old school tank, which is 21 on up. So when I was in there, I was in the youngster tank. I was 19, but I'm an old soul though, so it's like I'm like the OG in that motherfucker. And when I say OG, I mean it in the sense of not, cause I don't give a fuck. My thing was, hey, we can talk in passing, but I don't give a damn about it. That's why I could have hustled and all that shit down there. I didn't give a fuck about none of that shit. Cause my whole thing was, hey, I'm a street nigga. Now, you know, I just so happen to have my people and shit looking out for me while I was down there, so I was good for the books. But if I didn't have no money on my books, the way they handle you down there with the food. Now look, I met a nigga said, I've been home for the past 3 years in jail. Now, you will be like, man, get off the book. See, by that time, because that's like when I was down, I had been in there probably about like 4 years by that time. Maybe 5. But I understood, because it was in times where I realized if it wasn't for that bread that was coming from my people trying to just go off their shit, yeah, you'll be home. Especially you don't eat pork. Like, you know, I don't eat pork and shit. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, you know, so when you don't eat pork, they give you the fucking dietary tray, and it'd be like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich to replace the meat, some shit like that, whatever. Long story short, I would realize at times when it'd be money lapses and shit, cause you know it'd be shit like your people might send you bread, but you might get the bread like right before the Christmas season, or the Christmas holidays and shit. And then when the holidays come around, they throw commissary out, so you fuck around and fuck around and end up in a situation where you ain't even been able to go to commissary for about 2 weeks or some shit or whatever. And got bread and shit on your books, but fucking with down when you fuck around and fall to a spot where you ran out of shit and then you ain't got shit. You wait to go to commissary and some shit happened to throw it out the way in like 2 weeks. So you gotta live off the land or eat in the goddamn chow hall or whatever. And yeah, you'll be hungry fucking with them. 3 square, when they say 3 square meals, oh yeah. Unless you know, you niggas used to be that motherfucker like, hey man, that was a thing, like in the line, but hoping you got a nigga behind the line, you know, one of your people, or a nigga that's cool scooping this shit, like say, bro, man, extra scoop. That shit was real. So, you know, you'll eat that shit and it'll satisfy your appetite by 2 hours and you be back home. So you got commissary, that back hungry moment, you can go ahead and eat or whatever. Me, I'm not, I know how to murder my lower nature, so I didn't even 90% of the time, and I wasn't no, you know, I spent probably about like $70 every 2 weeks or $100 every 2 weeks. That's the type of shit I got. Yeah, you got some niggas to be down there $5,000, you know, not that much because you can't have that much. It's a certain limit you can have on your books. But niggas that used to just be, you know, have live situations where, you know what I'm saying, the money, they got all $300, $400, $500 on their book, whatever, and that was a thing for them. But, you know, because everybody come from different backgrounds and that shit, you know what I'm saying? You got motherfuckers that got locked up, but the motherfucker probably had like 40, 30,000 in the bank before they even got locked up. Legal or illegal, whatever. But, you know, I was grateful for what I had though, and I ain't no greedy nigga, so, but there'd be moments where like the shit I just explained to you would go down. You be like, man, nigga, you ain't been coming here about like 2 weeks or some shit because of the holidays and threw this off and that, or lockdown, niggas had a riot over here and all that old shit that'll lock the motherfucking unit down, all kind of. But long as what I'm trying to say is, this nigga said, man, I've been home for about the past 2 years. See, he didn't make commissary. You know, he didn't have nobody on the outside selling no bread. But when that nigga said that, I knew. See, it's funny. You know, you know, it sounds like a joke. But when I looked at this whole situation, first and foremost, this how by that time it was a joke, but what really made it funny for me is knowing that this nigga might be telling the truth, because that's deep. Because if you just fucking with them down there, because like when I came, it was like they was on the cusp of coming out of really shifting niggas on food. Talking about the whole system, you know what I'm saying? Because you had some place you go down there, man, and they used to, the main course, the meat part or whatever, they would cut the corners on that shit sometimes. So you supposed to get 2 hot dogs or whatever. It got to the point where they was giving niggas 1 and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm looking at all this shit. So, where I was at for my my major unit or whatever, where I was at, they was coming off of Cause niggas was like, when I got here, niggas was like, man, shit, this shit was worse than this before you got here. I'm like, goddamn, what they was giving niggas, half a hot dog then? But it was like, they skipped you know, that shit is crazy, man. But anyway, when the nigga said that, I had experienced one of them 2 or 3 week cusp or whatever, with some bullshit happening. You know what I'm saying? People human and shit too, so, you know, your people, you know, they might look out for you or whatever, do your thing while you doing your thing. But shit, motherfuckers living their life too, so they might forget some shit, slip up, whatever, and that'll put you back a week. You know, I didn't experience little shit like that, but I was straight for the most part. But I didn't fuck with when, you know, when I did. Don't get me wrong, it's a mix up. That's why I said life is about balance. I didn't I wasn't anti-chow hall, because I know all this shit got its place. I wasn't anti going to the cafeteria eating, because you don't have to. You got to come and say, you skip that whole thing, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, well, you know, they call you chow and shit, you ain't got to go. So, my mentality wasn't necessarily, I'm not going in that motherfucker. And then, you know, you better off eating your own shit anyway, because it's just like in any other situation. So it's just like this world you're in right now, the free world or whatever. But in there, the administration don't give a fuck. It ain't a situation where we gotta at least try to make sure this food is cooked right. Not saying the food's fucked up and shit like that, cooked wrong and shit. That shit, everything happy, all possibilities. But what I'm saying, I ain't trying to make it seem as if that's what they was doing in there, cooking raw, giving niggas raw food and shit. But what I'm saying is, the administration or those that were over making sure that this food is suitable enough for inmates. It's not. See, in the free world, a motherfucker would do that shit. A business would do that shit to make sure the money keep coming. And here, ain't no this. Not only is this not a business, this is not a situation where this is a situation where some motherfuckers need you to feed them. So they have to eat. The only thing we trying to do is make sure niggas don't get to dropping dead in this bitch and the light get shined on them and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's so. But so motherfucker would just be able to get, because I kind of seen some foul shit as far as the whole system thing in the kitchen and shit. But you know, you got niggas in there working for free. Ain't nobody, niggas is just working because they in jail. And don't get me wrong, that's what I'm saying. You gotta look at the bigger scheme out of this shit. This is where I would say morality or the last of the real niggas left on the planet come into perspective. Because on one hand, you have niggas that's like, I'm not getting paid for this shit, I'm working for free, so I don't give a fuck about this shit. But that's when it comes to, it's deeper than just you. Yeah, if you're gonna buck the system all the way and go to motherfucking go to high security or max or whatever and don't do nothing all day. But if you're gonna be out here, don't be saying, you can't be in the fucking kitchen making the shit that other motherfuckers that's in your situation has to eat, just like you gotta eat, but you in a position where you can, you know, whip whatever you up, whip your shit up right and make sure everything clean and all that shit. But you supposed to be looking at this shit like in favor of the niggas that's in the same position as you, for the most part. And even that shit get kooky, so it's a balance. But you don't, like when I was in there, I'm like, I'm working for free, but I'm washing these dishes and I'm washing them for free. It's not, I don't give a fuck about, I can't say I'm gonna do the job fucked up as if it's a revolutionary act or some type of, or just a nigga, some of them niggas just be lazy, some niggas have the mentality like, fuck this shit, man, I ain't getting paid for it. But you ain't getting paid, but so if you ain't getting paid for it, but you're not gonna do it in a manner where you're not gonna be fucking off the rest of the people by leaving food and shit on trays and all that old shit. Just go ahead and be all the way revolutionary and say you ain't working and lay it down, as we call it down there. And our shit down in our penal system down here. Call it laying it down. Nigga, you ain't gonna work, You gonna sit in the motherfucking cell all day. And you had some niggas that felt like that. They bucked the system, might blast off, smash a law. You never know. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck this shit. And that's revolutionary. You will look, see, you'll see a nigga do that and be like, he's the rowdy one. He doesn't know how to come and do his time. And you might be right. But then I'm the type of nigga, I look at it from both perspectives. I'm like, you might be right. But no, he a nigga that not do the time. Maybe he a nigga that's just like, no frills. If I'm here, fuck all this shit, and I ain't finna be working free. I'd rather do that thing, go to the dark than to be out here. You know what I'm saying? Now I look at it like my perspective, because my perspective was, that's why I said in my video, when you go look at the whole Prophecy Fulfilled joint, my whole thing was, well, fuck it, you know what I'm saying? I'm here, I'm gonna do, if I can find something that I can do, and what fuck, basically, in so many words, whatever brings less stress or less work, because I'm not trying to work for these motherfuckers for free. Especially where I'm in the furniture factory. We making furniture and shit. They saying this shit is for the state, but no motherfucker, y'all selling this shit. This ain't for the, you know, it was some bullshit, because I'm like, damn, the state don't need this much motherfucking, the fuck y'all, how many states? Because this is just a thing. So I'm looking at all this shit, man, and I'm like, you know, this is bullshit. Especially me, because I'm in the motherfucker for something I ain't even do. And you know, I'm not really revolutionary if I went down there. My whole mentality was, we slaves anyway already, before jail. You know, I was on that shit. So I'm in a double dutch and shit. So, you know, I'm looking at this shit and I'm like, you know, let's work. Yeah, fuck it. I go ahead and work some in it, bitch. I'd rather do that than me sitting in a goddamn hole for whatever 24 hours, 23 hours and shit, all of those shit. But if I can scheme up on the job, we ain't gotta do that much. I'll take that, and that's what I did. And it came to me. So that's magic right there. That was my mentality. So with the old head, it's like youngsters, and I don't even remember if I told him I was trying to do something. You know, they assigned me to the furniture factory, but it's different types of jobs than that. And I don't want to lie, but I think, I can't remember right now, but I think that nigga approached me before I even said anything. It was like, youngster, tell me what to be a janitor. It's the less work you'll do around this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I can't remember if I told him that and he told me, well, this the job you need, or I think the nigga just told me that shit before. That was already on my mind. I'm like, man, I'm trying to do the least work possible. And that was the whole janitor thing and that shit. And but I don't know how the fuck we got to this point. But some of the word what I was trying to say is, you had niggas in there that would lack on the job at the expense of other people. Because I done seen niggas do shit and got motherfuckers sick. Based off a mentality of, fuck this shit, I'm not gonna wash these dishes the way they should be, because I'm rebelling in the name, not even conscious niggas, just niggas. I'm rebelling. But you said fuck the fellow inmates and shit. You know what I'm saying? So, Me on the other hand, I'm like, nah. If I'm gonna do this shit, cause one of your homies gonna come through there and get one of them trades, nigga. Niggas don't think like that though. And that shit based off a whole. I can go to a whole spiel on that to show you how shit connects. That's I'll say it for another time. We on some Christmas shit. But I was just saying that to say go back to the whole street flavor thing. Niggas we would watch that shit. That was a nigga. That was the big thing in Saturday street flavor music. You know what I'm saying? But I came in contact with the job. That was like, you know, we'll get in the county. We'll get 97.9. Then it might come on for like, it might last like a week. Then it might fade out. You might go a couple weeks without it, or a couple days, and someone else will come in and come back. It was just some random shit. So street flavor was like, that was the constant. That was we gonna, you know what I'm saying? We gonna that was the club. Niggas, man, that shit. Say, man, that was some magical shit, because that's when niggas was filled with joy in that motherfucker. When they goddamn street flavor splashed up on the screen and shit, man. So shout out to all them niggas on lock right now. And shout out to all the real niggas. The nigga did them beats with the shit, conversations and shit, you know what I'm saying? Real recognized, real. There's a lot of sucker shit down there too. That's life though. This shit is a prison. It's really how you look at this shit, honestly. Once you come into the knowledge of self, but the whole mentality that our ancestors laid down was an understanding of being something greater than the physical while you're here. When you don't take, when you underestimate who you are in the inside, due to being distracted by what you perceive as the greatness outside of you, then when everything outside of you projects from you anyway, you that's when you become a prisoner to the world. But the whole concept, even when you take it all the way, break it down to the occult, hidden all the pattern that even being a human locked in a physical reality, the true concept of being locked or contained is the soul being contained within the physical vessel, but the process of the soul being contained in a physical vessel is a process meant to refine your soul, but it's a double sword, because you either refine each lifetime, you come here because niggas be like, oh, you only live once. No, that's bullshit. That's this nigga's problem, thinking you only live once. Don't ever. That's one of the worst phrases ever created. Now that I think about this shit, don't ever let a motherfucker tell you you only live. No, you live. You need to find out what you fucked up on. Not only do you live, you do not only live once, but you need to be figuring out what the fuck you did or you didn't do the last time you was here. See, this shit, the reason why I can tell y'all this shit about this shit and it line up with my life, and I can do something and not even be trying to, and then 3 days later some spiritual shit happen and connect to that, it's because this shit is a reflection of some shit I laid down all the lifetimes. Basically, I came to this motherfucker, and I still got shit to find out. So I can tell you I'm Christ just based off of off of what I showed you, what I've showed you. All of a sudden, niggas want to be, see, niggas accept all that dumb shit on face value. But then when I come and tell a nigga some shit like what I'm telling a nigga, they want me to pull out documents and documents upon documents, and I can do the shit. It ain't, man, the life is the I don't have to fuck a book. I could go outside and some shit'll happen. Yeah, it ain't just the books with me. I'm gonna keep it 1,000 with you. That's why I was showing niggas that think I'm on some crazy shit now. I was showing niggas the shit was happening right in front of us, and I'm showing niggas, see, look, bro, see that? Remember what I told you the other day? Look what this nigga just said. Random nigga, we don't know him. Or just, you know, as a hypothetical example. But that's because this is some shit that a nigga was putting together a long time ago. But within this lifetime that you see a nigga in right now, that's where it comes. That's where motherfuckers say you know everything because everything exists within you. It does, but you didn't create a situation. Just black people in a whole. We'll take it back to what Kanye was saying with the whole niggas had a choice. It was a choice. What a fucking choice. When you think about it in the grand scheme of things, because God is the collective whole of niggas. We created this reality where this is a platform. I keep telling niggas, Lil Sam the movie. This shit is a cosmic play. But you approach life and wake up every day not knowing everything that's gonna happen on a conscious level, because that would fuck this. Why? You trying to learn some shit. You trying to bring some new shit to the table. So when you create your reality ahead of time, you create a challenge for you to go through and figure out. And as you're figuring it out, that's where you get the breakthroughs at. Not that's where you get the breakthroughs at. So when you're doing this shit, you start remembering, okay, that's why, okay, that's where that come from. The memory shoots you back to, okay, I did this, did that, that's why I put this here. Damn, what the fuck going on right here? Man, I don't understand this shit. All that shit is what makes you into the new you, or the refinement process. On a cosmic level, on a grand scale of God making that situation, which is us, creating that prophecy before we went through it. We did that in order for us to go through a process to build us back up on a strong level. I'm laughing at this nigga D.L. Hughley. Look, this nigga with this straw hat on and shit. Yeah, well, he had a straw hat on, but that nigga was looking like this nigga was looking like a slave. And it ain't no big deal. I'm joking, but I'm talking shit like family. But I'm telling you some real shit. This nigga's joking, talking about fuck Kanye for life because of what Kanye. He not understanding the deeper understanding what the dude's saying. Oh, and it ain't even no deep understanding. It was a fucking choice. You have to understand things sometimes. See, niggas think we always think. See, a nigga say something, and I'm just like any other nigga. I'm trying to figure out the psychology behind why he said it. But now, the trick to that is, sometimes it ain't always as deep as you're trying to make it out to be. So when a nigga said you had a choice, he said something he said simple and plain. You had a choice. Which was simple and plain. You had a motherfucking choice. Be a slave or fucking fight. You're not gonna deny the other shit. That's what real niggas do. Not no fucking tuck that. Well, we could have fought. But let's tuck that under the cover. That'll make us look like cowards. No, fuck that. The nigga said what he said. And it's real. Slavery or fight and take the risk. So, in the cosmic scheme of things, see how much time I got left. I'm talking about a bunch of this supposed to be I call it Christmas and shit. 35. Anyway, in the grand scheme of things, we created that situation to go through a process to basically cause you to not put all your eggs all the way into the physical based off of bullshit that was happening to you in the physical. That's what that thing was about. I'm smoking like a goddamn chain smoker. But that's what that thing was about. And on a spiritual level, the 400 years of the Israelis and all that, we are the Israelis, ISIS, Ra, and El. That shit is not even, that word is not even exclusive to describing a fucking land or a locality. It's not even, it's that's a place that's called that now, but the concept of Israel comes from Isis, Ra, and El combined. El is the Mesopotamian aspect of it, star, or means star god, whatever you want to call it. That's why the Elohim and all that. Ra and Isis is Camite. Israel, Isis, I-S, Ra, the sun, El, the star, the mother, the child, and the star, the great mother. And that's really on a physical plane. That's where that shit comes from. But see, we say knowledge, wisdom, understanding, which that shit is real too. So it ain't even about what's. It ain't always about here or there with this shit, but Isis, Ra, and El. So, you live the fucking, you believe in all the goddamn prophecies and shit, but you believe in them in the way that the white man taught you to believe in them or whatever. And I don't even like saying that shit no more, cause really, that's true. But that shit is not, that shit is niggas starting to use that as we ain't gonna use that as a crutch. Cause a lot of this shit, certain shit, man, we fucking up on common sense. I'm looking at a lot of shit going on, and all this shit is just in retrospect, really. But I'm looking at a lot of shit that's going on, and I'm like, is niggas not, it's a whole heap of shit niggas was supposed to jump up and down about and say, these motherfuckers got us fucked up. Based on a psychological level. Not no obvious shit. A nigga get on stage and say, fuck black people, and it's time to get in the uproar. That's obvious. I'm talking about subtle shit. Subtle disrespects. You talking about sneak dissing. These motherfuckers sneak diss you to death. Just within the context of American entertainment. That shit is, but you have to be in a, see, that's why I watch shows like the Goldbergs and shit. The Goldbergs, that's a good show. And then I'm not saying, you go watch that show and see Mind Control one-on-one. And it ain't no, and I be on all that shit, but it ain't no sense of trying to disrespect. I don't see no, I don't see any type of maliciousness within the way that the show is done in regards to black people. So when I say mind control, when you hear mind control, first nigga, you think negative. Red bells go off. No. Mind control is just life, period. The earth got you under mind control. Eat, nigga. Go take a bath. Shit. Piss. That's mind control. Sometimes you don't want to do certain shit you have to do when it's time to do it. Because you're a fucking soul. You're like, man, if it wasn't for this fucking body, man, I wouldn't have to go do this dumb shit. That, you know, man, that's, y'all niggas got to get up. You niggas got to get you a spaceship, my nigga. But, before I go too far off track, man, there's just a lot of shit niggas don't be picking up on. You know what I'm saying? Niggas don't even think. Just like I was saying with the Kanye thing. Ask a nigga what he mean before he even came out and explained what he said, you had a million niggas hopping up and down talking about, oh, this nigga done went crazy. Who went and called a nigga or asked the nigga, hey, what does that, what are you trying to convey with that? They thought, that show you just how much niggas think what they know, or they think they know it all. They took that and basically, before he explained it, reacted to him as if the way they felt like, or what they thought he meant when he said that, was short shot. He said this, I know he meant that, and I'm riding with it. And this man meant some whole other shit. But you jumped up and called this man wild bitches, and everybody was on, you know, all this old fun style shit. And based off of something he said, but not asking him, not getting to the complexity of it. It sounds like that shit don't even, to a real nigga, that shit don't even sound like a problem. Because when a nigga say slavery was a choice, my first reaction is, oh no, well, you a bitch nigga. My shit is, why did he say that? Yeah, he had a point. We could have fought or did whatever. Simple. Nigga cut you down on a simple level. But these niggas is hoorah and ooh, then he come out and explain it and now you got niggas stuck. Niggas you want to take that shit back, but you done bashed and splashed on the screen so much. Now you gonna look like you ain't that nigga, cause you made a mistake on thinking what you thought about what a nigga said. Anyway, man, I don't know what the fuck, but anyway, the street flavor shit, man, that was like the club shit, man. So let me hit y'all niggas out. Y'all done gap for about an hour about this shit. I'm supposed to know some Christmas shit. But going back into the Christmas theme, like I was saying, don't be fooled in thinking that this shit is not, these holidays don't pertain to you. That's really the ultimate, that's probably one of the biggest wolves that have been pulled over your eyes, or wool, or one of the biggest mistakes that we made or one of the biggest things that was used against us by us, because the people that were put in front of you and raised up to be representatives and teachers of black people, they were tricked into believing that these holidays were something that were created by the European. And then when you start to study where the elements of these holidays come from, you start to see that these are fragmented pieces of African religion or holidays or whatever. And we don't just want to disregard straight to Africa, because we was all over the planet, but Africa, I do say that that's where we started there and spread it out. You know, some people might say we were here. One of my other theories is when we once we populated the earth all together, we put people everywhere, and that may as well be true too. But it's something about Africa, because that's where the center point. Everything keeps coming back to that. But all this shit was once Africa. This was one. Even the physical landmass was once all together. What they call the Pangea, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, so you had these guys that, you know, the general temperament within the conscious community towards religion, holidays is a negative or derogatory one. So they giving the power up. The white man created Christmas. When you study Christmas, the symbolism behind it, if that nigga created Christmas, you niggas in trouble. But he didn't create Christmas. All that shit is just different elements. It's like I tell you, America is the fucking melting pot type thing. You know what I'm saying? It's where it ain't even a fucking melting pot, man, because all this shit is the same. All this stuff, all this symbolism and regalia shit from all over the world, all this shit. I'm not talking about some sideshow ball bullshit. I'm talking about the meat of this shit. It all has a general common theme, and that's what makes it easy to connect the dots and show niggas where the Christmas tree came from. Why snow a Christmas theme? You know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't know what other niggas are doing. That's why I say any nigga that's still discussing the holiday, if you ain't gonna discuss this shit from a scientific standpoint, then why even bring it up? You add on to the shit anyway, really. Thanksgiving come around, yeah, you'll do a tape, a video, or YouTube, whatever the fuck you do, just to diss the holiday. Yeah, you know, we out here on the Devil's Day, you know what I'm saying, Pilgrim Thanksgiving, you know what I'm saying, I don't know. And I be looking at niggas like, my nigga, tell them where this shit come from. That ain't no fucking, the white man didn't create that. He took what you already had. You know, niggas, they don't look at it like that, though. And that's bullshit. When you're a scientist, my thing was, well, this shit is having an effect. For one, and I never had even when I came into the consciousness, I didn't have a problem with the holidays. I didn't attack the holidays and shit like that. Because some of the books I came into off the top was telling me how they. I'm looking at the origins of this shit, and I'm relating this shit back to Africa and woo. So, any nigga that's still on that tip, trying to attribute that shit to white people, it's like, no, nigga, you just need to find out what this shit mean and where it come from, and watch where it lead back to. So niggas dropped the ball on that shit. You know what I'm saying? I only seen a few, like I said, only niggas I really seen, only nigga I really even seen, I know I read, when I was reading on Father Law, they were saying Father Law didn't even have a problem with Christmas. That's alleged though, because the book was kind of, you know, it's an excellent book though, but it wasn't, you know, people say things and all this, that, and the third. But I wouldn't be surprised, because Father Law probably knew what all that shit meant. So, you know, that's just one thing. That's why I put emphasis on the holiday shit, because that's one thing within consciousness niggas really drop the ball over. So I'm like, nobody's gonna go find out what this shit mean, or niggas won't even make the connection and say, well, this is the birthday of Horus. Horus is the original Christ. Egypt niggas that's supposed to be so Egypt. You know what I'm saying? They won't even say that shit. Let alone go and find out the astrological aspect of all this shit. You know, so I can damn near say, because like I said, the only nigga I really seen who is the cult niggas really. Now I can't speak and say they are the only, but the only people I really seen whose disposition towards the holidays lined up was Bobby, because like I said, he broke down the Santa Claus shit. Like that added on to what I broke down when I broke down Santa Claus. But I put I made sure I added to it too, to show that I didn't just stop with what he was saying. and how this shit is just real involved. But I can't even think of the other videos. I know Panic got, he know to get down, so he probably referred to some shit, probably Halloween or something. But the one that just stick out the most is when Bobby broke down on Moving Beyond Metaphysics. I think it's the third part. He break down Santa Claus and the Christmas thing, and that's why I connect with them dudes. That's the same mentality I got. It's not cause that's just really, that's some lazy shit. Just, well, I'm conscious, so I don't celebrate Christmas. Nah, fuck that. I'm conscious, but I didn't find out what this shit is about and where it come from and where this other shit come from. I know the Christ thing and all that shit. That's just obvious. But niggas won't even. You'll say, I don't know what niggas say. I don't even pay attention to. Only niggas I pay attention to, man. Niggas on the shit I be on. I don't know what the fuck the general theme of woke is. But I know the last time I was within the realm of all that shit, it was malarkey. So, I could damn near probably say, outside of and I'm not saying ain't no other, I probably just haven't came in contact with shit, but I'm not saying there's no, other teachers and shit that spoke on how these holidays are African. Because even the spark that got me on it was spoke on that, which was the Broader Files, and that was one. The Broader Files and Nile Valley contribution to civilization. But you know, niggas really dropped the ball on that holiday shit, because all this shit is divine science. This is how you party, nigga. Now I tell niggas the Christmas spirit, that shit is real. I felt that shit in a real way in 2016. 2016 going into 2017. I felt that shit. So, I'm fucking up because I'm supposed to be talking about some Christmas shit, but this is Christmas shit. Really just breaking down how fucking bad, man. Man, this is some bullshit. But yeah, so and like I say, really just outside the occult niggas. Cause the occult niggas or the niggas who go to the hidden part of everything know this shit. You know what I'm saying? Probably just felt like it ain't or whatever. But and I saying nobody was necessarily had to step up and speak about shit. But I'm just saying you rarely see niggas that speak to the meaning of all of this shit. It's one thing for niggas to say fuck Christmas. The white man gave it to us. Hanukkah, nigga, and all this old bullshit. Whatever. No, what's that shit called? The other shit, Kwanzaa, which